Hi, kings and queens. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today I just want to talk to you about my topic will be teenage mothers, teenage pregnancy and stuff like that, and the way the society have an impact on them. Um, and this have been going on like for years and years. And when I say teenage, I'm not only, yes, I know the definition is like for children between the age of 13 to 19 or whatever, but I'm saying like if you have a child, like sometime you might be 26, 24, 27, 28 sometime, and you haven't like been so established as yet, and society can actually make you put yourself in an isolation zone just because you're probably pregnant and stuff like that, and the things they say about you, or the sometimes even if you're probably at an older age and you just you're not so established as well, or probably do not want a child because you're wondering, oh, I won't be able to take care of a child or stuff like that, which is a good thing because family planning is important. It's important that you look into different stuff like when you having a baby and such, because I think a baby is that important. But on the other hand, like stuff like this that's already happened, teenage pregnancy, we can try but we can't stop it. We can try but we can't stop it. Yeah. So what I'm saying, if someone has find themselves in a situation, could be your daughter, could be a friend, could be a sister, could be someone just random, someone from a community, try not to put them down because they might not be in a very good place. Some people are happy when they're pregnant because some people don't know the consequence, and some people are happy when they're pregnant because being pregnant is a beautiful thing. Like having a child, it is a beautiful thing. And sometimes the way the society put a strain on us, it can really like affect you as a person. And it might be momentary. It might be like for 9 months after the baby born they don't say anything. Could be like 3 weeks. Sometimes it depends on the type of people you're around and the support you get and the kind of strength that you show them you have, that can help you that can help like take them off your back, or let people just show them that you're strong regardless. And sometimes it's the things you do after you get pregnant. You probably might not just stay in your home for 2 years. Sometimes you might get up, start working, put your baby in preschool and things like that, that people they look up to you when they see you doing this thing. But not everyone in will be able to do this. That doesn't mean you mark them or you put them in a category or anything like that. Someone might be 26, they might have 3 children. Don't put them down. They probably, I don't know if they're down. I'm not putting people are married with 3 children and that age, but if they're down, if you don't know their situation, if you don't know they're down, don't put them down even further, because it's not right. Because that can be your daughter one day, it could be a sister, it can be a friend. And sometimes when we find ourselves in that situation, or our family members, the defense game is really strong. Sometimes we might forget that 3 years ago I was bashing someone about being pregnant, and then you find your daughter in the situation, and now you have to be on the other end defending that person. And so going out to the mothers as well, I know this is hard to have like your child being pregnant. And sometimes I think 50-50, I'm not sure, because I'm only one mother. I'm not like 50-50. Some people come to understanding that they were young when they get pregnant, but sometimes they get over it later after the pregnancy and stuff like that. And some people, they forgot. They forgot totally that this happened. They imagine that it never happened and stuff like that. And the way they treat their child, they turn their back on them, they isolate them, they join society, they said stuff about them. Yes, no, but no one is perfect. No one is perfect. Even, and if you're a teenage mother, don't make what society say put you down. Get up, stand up, show up, look pretty, look beautiful, go to work, send your child to school. If you can't, if you can leave the baby home with the parents, do something, because the more you stay down, you will make yourself as a target for people to put you down. You understand? And that doesn't give them the right. And sometimes And even though I'm saying this on behalf of teenage mother, what I want to say as well, it's not getting pregnant at a young age. I don't think it's the best choice. It's beautiful after it's happened, probably after all of the discrimination and all of the talk, but sometimes it's not the best decision. We are young and we think it's right, and even me saying this can't really help you much by not getting pregnant or not getting yourself in a situation, because when we are in the situation, because I've been there myself, there is no one who can talk us out of it. Sometimes you might have few people talk, you might listen for the few seconds, they really connect with you, what you see, what you hear they saying, like you really understand, and the boyfriend come again and bam, you forget everything, you feel like you're so in love. So sometimes that thing that we think that we call love, that we really think that we are in love with, sometimes it's not really love. Or sometimes when a baby come along, everything disappear. You might be young, your boyfriend probably like hanging out with you. Sometimes they just like hanging out with you, they connect with you, you're a special person they can hang out with, they can go to the beach, they can go to the party, whatever, they can go buy a fair, they can shop, they can dress up, you can put the same shoes on together. Sometimes when you have that baby, that's limited. Things don't be the same sometimes. Not everyone bounce back game is strong, as we might say it in our country. So what I'm trying to say, like, just have, I can't tell you to have safe sex, because I'm not encouraging underage kids to have sex. But then again, if you're doing it because it's reality, please protect yourself. Connect with your parents more, connect with your mothers more, and mothers try to connect with our children more. When you see a child growing up, just think of all of the possibilities. Don't isolate the thought of your child getting pregnant or stuff like that. Don't just throw it somewhere else like it will never happen. Or don't look at your child growing up as, oh, this is how I raise my child. Because when you put all those thoughts, when you have all of those thoughts and all of those expectations, that's why you really zone out when it does happen. And we can't leave our kids on the street. We can't be living in the north and send them to the west. It's not gonna get better. Because when the north has rejected them, the west is not gonna treat them better. The same cycle is gonna repeat. They might probably have another child again. And then until they have the third child, then you're probably gonna, what? That's when you might come around, but it might be too late for them. Sometimes it might damage them so bad that you might have to take care of them and take care of their 3 children or whatever amount. You might have to start that whole process over, because at this time they are unemployed. When they might be able to have someone to hold one of the child, they don't have someone to hold 3. And then that's bad. Like, please stand up for a teenage mother. We all make mistakes. I am a teenage mother myself. Nobody's perfect. And sometimes the people who try to put us down is the people who have been in our shoes before. Been in our shoes. And I know memories always stick with us. They must know that, of course, when they're 16 they got a child, when they're 14 they got a child. Don't see someone going to school after having a child and try to break them down. Be proud of them. Let them know that you are proud of them. Stop them along the way and say you're proud of them. These are the things. Sometimes we have so many good things to say about someone and we whisper it. When we have the bad things to say, we say it out loud. No, encourage our young teen, encourage our teenage mothers. This can happen. It can happen, as I said before, it can happen to your sister, it can happen to your daughter, it can happen to your friend. And it probably had happened to you before. Don't treat people like a victim. Please don't put them under more than how they might be already. And people, it's just society. I'm just begging society. I'm begging parents and stuff like that. I know it's hard. Sometimes we might look at ourselves and say, wow, this is really hard for me. That you might be talking to someone, you say, it's really hard because my mom left me and she turned her back on me. Trust me, I am a mother, and a mother will stick up for their child. Most mother will stick up to their child, whatever. But sometimes they have, because they have such a high expectation of you, it kind of break them down in a kind of way that they can't even speak when they see you. Like, you probably break them down. You probably bring back memories that, I can't believe my daughter did what I did, and it really hurts so much. And trust me, your mother leaving you, turning your back on you, trust me, that will hurt. They are hurting more than you are. At the end of the day, they are hurting more than you are. So sometimes, don't be stubborn. Sometimes we are stubborn because our parents get angry with us, and we have arrogance in us as well, and we just say, okay, my mom don't want to see me, then I don't want to see her. You're still her child. You're still the child. They are still the parents. You go and apologize to your mom. You go and talk to your mom, and then your mom can guide you through and stuff like that. Um, I'm gonna say, like, sometimes when I look at the social media and stuff like this, still, I see a lot of parents like helping their children, like, after they've gone through teenage pregnancy, and I must say that's a good thing. I must give a thumbs up for that. It is a good thing, because some people, they are not leaving their child like to the wolves, as we might say. They're not leaving their child to society or stuff like that. They're bringing them back on their feet. Sometimes they consider that other child as just one of their child, instead of seeing it as another burden or a grandchild also. They put their children or child back in school, which is good, which is so good. If you take a look around me now, I'm in the UK, and the amount of young people who are known being teen mothers, who are here now, working just like me, looking for a job just like me, succeeding just like me, and not even it's not only the females mothers, but teen fathers as well, I'm seeing, and they're doing well. They're doing well, so don't put them down. Having a child is not the end of the world. It's just a beginning of another generation that we must cherish. Sometimes when we see some of these videos going around where we see mothers abusing children, sometimes society play a role on that, because the society, all when someone is pregnant, all they throw in someone's face is all of the negativity. And sometimes when you have a child and you're looking at that child, some people don't deal with it as someone. Some people, they don't care what people say, or even if they were hurt when people say, the bond that they make when they see that child they have, that they know that they create something for their own. They just see it as an idol that God placed in their life to motivate them. Not everyone have that strength. Sometimes people are losing faith, they're losing their parents, they're losing friends. Sometimes they don't even have a father to put on the birth certificate. They don't have no one there for themselves. Sometimes they're just with total strangers who they can't open up to. And sometimes when they're left alone, they're left alone with their thoughts, and the last thought that they can remember is something negative someone say about them. And they're looking at this baby thinking, this baby is the reason why. This baby is the reason why I hate this baby so much. My life could have never been like this. I had this life, I was home, but this baby, why did I have to get this baby? This baby looks so much like the father that I'm not with right now, and stuff like that. It's the mind. Sometimes people don't have the power to control their mind. I'm not saying that it's society's fault, it's you as an individual as well. Control your thoughts. I know it's hard, it's not gonna last forever. The struggle is not gonna last forever. You get up, you show up, you look pretty. Even if you can't look pretty, let that baby look pretty. Let someone know you're trying. The person who might reach out to you might not be somebody close to you, might be somebody who's been watching you from afar. So, guys, just stay positive through whatever situation. Teenage mother, they are doing good now. Doesn't mean that you should go and get pregnant and say, oh, I can get pregnant and I can still do this. see how much you can accomplish in your own life. It's a long life if you live it well, if God wish to bless you with a long life. But don't try to become a teenage mother. If you are, keep your head up, keep your chin up, stay up, walk tall. Someone is looking at you. I'm looking at you, and I'm proud that you're doing well. Someone else is looking at you, and they're proud that you're doing well. There's somebody in your society that sees something in you what everyone else might not see. Sometimes the people who bring you down are not even someone who know you. So don't make like strange talk. Like, you know your capabilities, you know what you can accomplish. Don't ever make your dreams go away because of a child. Let that child motivate you. Let it give you a drive. Let it put so much ambition in you. I'm a teenage mother, and on my next video I will tell you more about my pregnancy and how I overcome it, and people who are there to support me, people who weren't there for support me to support me. But however, I'm here today telling someone else to be strong, and you can be telling someone else to be strong as well. It won't last forever. Look at the teenage mothers, look around at you, see how old their children are: 4, 6, 7, 3, 5, big, 8, 10, 11, and just say, wow, that child has grown and this person has grown up. It might not happen in a year, it might not happen in a 2 year. You might be down for a while, but you won't be down forever. So don't make people put you down, and don't keep yourself down.